What's good, everybody? Welcome to El.boogie.and.the.bell. We got a very quick episode for you. We got El.boogie on the call in. El.boogie, how you doing tonight?
Hey, man, I'm living the dream on this beautiful Wednesday night. We got an exciting week of football coming up.
Absolutely. And with that exciting week of football, we thought we'd do something new for y'all. And we're just going to get right into it. We're going to do our picks. We're going to go 1 through 16 since we got the 16-team playoff this year in college football. Our predictions for who's going to stay in it, who's going to win, who's going to come out on top. After that, we're going to do all 16 NFL games of the week. So, El.boogie, let's just get right to it. You want to take over college football? You want to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, for sure. Go ahead. Give me your college football picks for the week. All in a row. Don't stop.
All in a row. I'm going in order of when the games are actually happening. Clearly, I got Indiana over Indiana State, Alabama winning an easy one over Wisconsin, Clemson over Georgia Tech, Oklahoma over Temple, Oregon over Northwestern, Michigan over Central Michigan, Auburn over South Alabama, Penn State over Villanova. This is the toughest one, I think, to pick. Georgia versus Tennessee. I'm taking the upset here. Give me Tennessee over Georgia. I'm going with the home team. Texas Tech over Oregon State, Missouri over Louisiana, Iowa State over Arkansas State. Texas gets an easy one over UTEP. South Florida, a lot of respect for you, but Miami's too hot right now, so Miami over South Florida. Ohio State over Ohio. Ole Miss over Arkansas, Illinois over Western Michigan University. I don't even know where they're at. And Notre Dame over Texas A&M. Florida's going to lose to LSU. South Carolina over Vanderbilt, and Utah over Wyoming.
All right, I like it. I think the biggest upset could be this little South Florida team, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, my picks for this week, I got my order's a little different than yours, but I got Georgia versus Tennessee. I got Tennessee taking that one. I really like Tennessee in that one. Miami versus USF. I got Miami. Notre Dame versus Texas A&M. I got Notre Dame over that. Oklahoma versus Temple. I got Oklahoma. LSU versus Florida. I got LSU. Alabama versus Wisconsin. I got Wisconsin. No, I'm joking. I got Alabama. Texas versus UTEP. I got Texas. Easy. Oregon versus Northwestern. Got Oregon. Oregon's going to do something strange to them. Ole Miss versus Arkansas. Ole Miss. Ohio State versus Ohio. Ohio State, of course. Missouri versus Louisiana. I got Missouri. Illinois versus Western Michigan. I got Illinois. I got South Carolina versus Vanderbilt. I got South Carolina. And Texas Tech versus Oregon State. I got Texas Tech. And then El.boogie, moving on to our NFL picks for this week. Who you got? Who you rocking with? All 16 games.
All right, this week this is a tough one. Thursday Night Football. I got in a tough three-point game. I got the Packers beating the Commanders. I got Cowboys over Giants. Steelers staying hot with Aaron Rodgers beating the Seahawks.
Nice.
Rams I got over the Titans. Bills over the Jets. Patriots over the Dolphins. I got Joe Burrow over the Jags. Niners get a win over the Saints. Ravens get redemption over the Browns. Lions versus Bears, two teams that lost last week. This is going to be a tough one, but I think I'm going with the Lions bounce-back game over the Bears. Broncos over the Colts. I know the Colts are hot after last week, but that Broncos defense is top-notch. Cardinals over Panthers. Eagles over Chiefs. I got the Vikings over the Falcons. Texans over the Buccaneers. And Chargers over the Raiders.
Cool. I like it a little bit, but I'll get to it at the end. All right. For the bell, I got Packers over Commanders, Rams over the Titans, Steelers over the Seahawks. I'm really excited for that game. Bills over Jets. That's going to be a fun one. Lions over Bears. I don't even think the Bears come close. Cowboys over Giants, Ravens over Browns, Niners over Saints, Dolphins over Patriots, Bengals over Jaguars, Cardinals over Panthers, which I think that's a potential upset. Broncos over Colts, Eagles over Chiefs. I can't wait to see that one. That should be the Sunday night game, but we'll save it for El.boogie and the Bell. Vikings over Falcons, Texans over Buccaneers, and honestly, I have the Raiders actually beating the Chargers. That's my upset of the week. Now, El.boogie, do you have...
That's surprising.
I think the AFC West is going to be very, very competitive. What is your number one upset of the week? If you could go back and remember it. That mine was the Raiders.
If I had to pick an upset, I think my upset of the week would potentially Bears over Lions. I'm 50-50 on this game. The Bears started out hot in their game. The Lions kind of looked a mess. I think the Lions are the better team overall, but coaching matters. So if there is a team that's going to get upset, I would say it's the Lions, but I'm not putting my money on it.
I honestly have the Raiders beating the Chargers. And I wish I picked it, but I didn't. But I really want to see who South Florida upsets this week, if you know what I mean. And I really wish it was an upset situation where Florida beats LSU. It's not, just because of Florida's performance last week. But that would have been my upset of the week. LSU is probably just too much of a powerhouse. Probably roll them over. That would be a crazy upset, though. Florida coming off a loss for Florida. But anyways, El.boogie, that is our picks for the week. We just wanted to give that out to you guys, the listeners. We appreciate all the new traction that we're getting to the channel. Definitely want to diversify our portfolio with what kind of content we're pulling out for you guys. Let us know if it was quick, it was fast, but let us know if you completely disagree or who you got running for this week. El.boogie, do you want to take us out?
Yes, sir. Thank y'all again for staying tuned with our content. Make sure you check out our full videos on YouTube. Check out our clips on TikTok. Leave a like, leave a comment. And as always, we appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all on Sunday.
Peace.